Have you ever felt like you're not enough? Or that your past mistakes define you? Maybe you've even wondered if God truly cares about you. These thoughts may seem like personal struggles, but the truth is, they are lies meant to keep you from knowing your real identity. Today, we're exposing three of the biggest lies about identity that many people believe. And more importantly, we're going to reveal the truth that sets you free. So stay with me until the end because what you're about to hear could change the way you see yourself forever. Lie number one: you're not enough. One of the biggest lies we face is the belief that we're not enough. Society constantly tells us we need to do more, be more, achieve more, and even then, we still feel like we fall short. But here's the truth: you were never meant to be enough on your own. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, God says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." This means that even in our weaknesses, God's strength fills the gaps. He never intended for us to rely on our own abilities. He wants us to rely on Him. Think about it. If we were truly enough by ourselves, we wouldn't need God. But the good news is that He is enough for us. In Him, we are made whole. So the truth is, you don't have to be enough on your own because God's grace makes you more than enough. Lie number two: your past defines you. Have you ever felt trapped by your past? Maybe you've made mistakes, hurt people, or feel like your past is too broken for God to redeem. This lie whispers, "You'll never change." It tells you that your failures are permanent, that people will always see you as your worst moments. But here's what God says in 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away; behold, the new has come. Your past does not define you. God does. Look at Paul in the Bible. Before he became one of the greatest apostles, he persecuted Christians. But when he encountered Jesus, his life completely changed. God doesn't see you through the lens of your past mistakes. He sees you through the lens of His grace. When you surrender your life to Him, He wipes your slate clean and gives you a fresh start. So, no matter what you've done, no matter how broken you feel, you are not your past. Lie number three: God doesn't care about you. When life gets hard, it's easy to believe this lie. Maybe you've prayed and felt like God was silent. Maybe you've gone through pain and wondered if He even sees you. But let me remind you, just because you don't see God working doesn't mean He isn't moving. In Matthew chapter 10, verse 29 to 31, Jesus says that not even a single sparrow falls to the ground without the Father knowing. And then He says, "You are worth more than many sparrows." Think about that. If God cares about the smallest bird, how much more does He care about you? God isn't distant, He is near. He is just waiting for you to let Him come into your life. Even in your pain, even in your doubts, He is with you. He knows your struggles, He sees your tears, and He cares more than you can imagine. The truth is, you are deeply loved, and God has never stopped caring about you. These three lies: you are not enough, your past defines you, and God doesn't care about you, are meant to keep you in fear, shame, and doubt. But today, I want you to hold on to the truth that will set you free. The first one: God is enough for you. Second, your past does not define you. And lastly, you are deeply loved by your Creator. You don't have to live under the weight of these lies anymore. God is calling you to step into your true identity, a child of God, redeemed, and loved. If this message encouraged you, let me know in the comments. Which of these truths do you need to remind yourself today? Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more people can hear the truth about who they really are in Christ. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone.